Well, World Cup starts Sunday with host Qatar playing Ecuador. Canada's first game at the soccer supremacy celebration since Mexico 1986 is 1 week from today when they take on quite a challenge, world number 2 Belgium. So here to telegraph the television sports events of the year, live from Doha, Qatar, is TSN's Stephen Caldwell. Stephen, you must be sitting there in a nice air-conditioned booth while we are freezing our butts off here in Toronto. But good to be talking to you this morning about the World Cup. I mean, we've been anticipating this for so long. It's happening so late in the year, you know, it normally sort of happens a few months earlier. But what is the sort of mood and vibe like in Doha, Qatar right now ahead of the games beginning?
Yeah, the reason it's happening so late, Nick, is because of the weather. It's cooler in the winter, but I can promise you it's not too cool here at the moment when the sun's up. But we're doing fine. We're excited for the first game. It's going to be a tremendous start to this tournament. Qatar and Ecuador is going to kick things off, and you can feel and see the excitement building in the streets. We're in the marketplace here where the set is, and it's fabulous to walk the streets, see people from different countries enjoying the occasion and happy to be at the World Cup and hoping that their team has a successful tournament.
So, of course, we've seen Team Canada, of course, you know, sort of training, getting ready for their first match. It's going to be a tough challenge against Belgium, no doubt about that. What's the sense of the mood on the team specifically going into these matches? They have had, of course, a couple of injury scares, I should say, but what is the state of Team Canada right now?
Yeah, the big injury scare now is Alphonso Davies, who had a hamstring problem just a few days ago, but it's a bit of an issue. He's not coming till after the Japan game on the 17th tomorrow, and that's a bit of an issue, I feel. They want to get him into camp as quickly as possible to try and integrate him in with the rest of the squad, so we're concerned about that. Obviously, Alphonso Davies is vitally important for Canada. He's the talisman. He's the one who makes things happen. He plays in a more attacking role than he does for Bayern Munich, but he can certainly change the game in a minute, and you know, he's someone that certainly the Belgians would fear. So Canada will be hoping that he's going to be fine, that he's capable of playing maybe not 90 minutes, but certainly some minutes in that first game to give the rest of his teammates some confidence and some, you know, assuredness as they head into what's going to be an extremely difficult match against Belgium, who are so experienced with so much quality. It's a really baptism of fire in this first game of the World Cup.
Yeah, they're definitely not easing into the tournament, that's for sure, Stephen. But it's interesting, you know, we had Christine Sinclair on the program a couple of weeks ago after she's written her memoir, and she talks a lot about John Herdman and how he always finds the right words to say to members of the team to sort of get them to meet the moment, to play the moment. That's got to also be reassuring for the team to have someone so steady and so dialed in at the helm of the team.
Yeah, he's an incredibly prepared coach, John Herdman. He's someone who has real attention to detail. He prepares his sides for whatever task they have in front of them. And I'm sure he'll have a plan for every single game. That plan often varies, and so he will need probably every single player at this tournament. So everyone knows they're going to play a part, potentially going to get minutes, and I think that's very important because the strength of this side is the togetherness. It's the culture that John Herdman has helped to build with Team Canada, and it's also the ability that they have some great young players who I just feel are positioned to really, you know, really blow up on the global stage at this World Cup, and so it's going to be tremendous to watch. So I'm sure everyone's excited, and I'm really excited for those who are going to experience the first men's World Cup. There's nothing quite like experiencing that, and when you've got your home nation to support, it's even more special.
Yeah, it is really exciting, just certainly from over here. Can't wait to watch Team Canada in action 1 week from today. TSN Stephen Caldwell live in Qatar for us. Stephen, thanks so much for this, sort of teeing this all up, and I'm sure we'll be chatting to you throughout the tournament. Have a great day.
Thank you, appreciate it.